Alright, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be removing this ancient old Honeywell thermostat. So if your thermostat looks like it was made in the decade or era or I don't know, Ice Age that this one was made in, feel free to see how I removed it. So there's two components. There's the faceplate that you see that it's Honeywell, and then there's the back plate, which is like fused really hard on the wall. That's why I had to get a box cutter to cut the paint from the back plate. So yeah, first I'm gonna snap off the faceplate. Now you see the back plate is on. Now mine's had two screws. Yours might have two screws or more or less, but generally they're kind of the same. Look at all these like analog mechanical like instruments, and you see the little blob of mercury that's up at the top. That's what that silver thing is, which is pretty cool that, you know, they can last forever, but it's time to get with the times, okay? So you're gonna find the two screws. Now you might be wondering where are the two screws? They're actually on the left and right. And I'm gonna find a screwdriver first that fits. I don't think my drill was skinny enough. So I had to like run and get like a hand screwdriver to fit in. And it shouldn't be too difficult anyways. Right now I was just checking to see that the electric box and furnace was turned off, so please make sure before you start messing around. So yeah, these is these this is where I took off the screw. Why did I out of nowhere just get like a Mexican accent? But yeah, so take off the left screw, take off the right screw. Now that we confirmed the electric box has the furnace and AC off. And you don't see the wires yet because on this, the wires were actually attached on the back of this back plate. So once you take those off, you will see the wires in the back. Now I was being extra careful here because I didn't want to rip anything out, but I soon found out that it was okay to pull out because it's been stuck for so many years. Like it was kind of not easy to pull out the hole, but just give it a little force, you know, don't rip it out like you're the Hulk, but just wiggle it around like I'm doing, test and see what's going on. And hopefully one of these years I'll actually pull it out so you could see. I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me cut to where I actually pull it out. Okay, so I am going to pull it out. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is get your phone ready because you need to take a picture of where everything is located. So take a picture and a video, whatever you need to do, in case you will have to reinstall this old one. What if something wrong happens with the new one, right? So take a picture of the wiring setup. And then what I'm going to do after I take the picture is get the labels that came with your new thermostat. And you're going to label everything, right? Because we need to find out which wire goes to what. So your new thermostat will normally have labels. If they don't, get some. If they don't offer any, then I don't know. Get like some Post-its and tape it together or something, because this is going to be useful every time you change the thermostat, or if not in your lifetime, the next person. So I'm just going here and labeling it. Now, just a spoiler alert, these labels came in handy because the thermostat that I was going to install after this actually didn't work because of the wiring setup, which I'll show you at the end of the video. But basically, you see the brown and blue. I'm pretty confident that my furnace did have a C wire, and I'll show you at the end it did. But those two cords that you see, the brown and the orange, well, no, the brown or orange and blue, actually weren't connected to where they needed to be connected to in the furnace. So I actually had to switch my thermostat to a thermostat that didn't require a C-wire, even though I had one. But you'll see, the furnace has two cords, and I think the person that installed dragged down the wrong two cords and got mixed up, and they're not available down here because in actuality there's like two cords. Anyways, the point I'm saying is prepare for something to happen either with the thermostat or the wires. So label them, take a picture, and I'll show you what the picture looks like so you can be prepared for the future. This is the picture, okay? So I have a reference on if I need to reinstall the old one. Let's say nothing happens and you're a renter and you need to move and take your thermostat with you. You have the picture now and you can easily reinstall it. So yeah, so now after you have your references and safety measures set up and the electric box is off, because we don't want to kill ourselves, right? You unscrew the screws that are holding in the electrical wires to make contact with the back of the thermostat. So this old one has like screws like that. You can unscrew it. Now they're exposed and safe because the current from the electric box is off. So now you are basically done with the removal. Hope that was easy. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want to stick around and show you what the confusion was and why I cannot use the C-wire, I'll show you the little clip in about 2 seconds. 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the furnace, right? I climbed myself up in the attic and inhaled a bunch of asbestos and dust to find that the wires that were in the C, basically the blue and the orange wire weren't even connected. The blue wire you see is hanging out, and then there's two orange wires that go into those two different poles, but whatever. Anyways, comment, subscribe, and like. I will respond to anyone that needs assistance. Okay, bye.